Now, I checked after we stepped out from the registry. I quickly checked, and these are two different local governments. So when we got home, I confronted him with it. So he gave an explanation that, about migration, people from the Lajek being riverine area migrated to Kitupupa and all that. So, well, I let it go because maybe he sounded convincing. So I let it fly and we moved on. Then another red flag showed up. Remember, I told you before the wedding, these things were not there. There were no reasons to doubt anything. But
after the wedding, your eyes opened.
Yes.
You started seeing things, gaps.
I started seeing gaps and things that were not adding up.
Adding up, yeah.
One of the...
What were some of those things?
Again was, he had collected money from some people, family, friends. Some I wasn't even around. And then he discussed with them that he could help them process visa and all that. And then one day he woke up and he told me to tell those people that they're having visa appearance. So I reached out to a few of them if they got any message maybe from the embassy. And they said no. And I asked him, how could these people be traveling to Abuja for visa appearance without any official invitation? So I asked questions and then he flared up like, why am I beginning to ask too many questions?
Sorry to interrupt you. So the job he does is that he help people with visa processing. And during the period you guys were together, you were part of it. So because you knew about it to a certain extent, he told you, oh, please help me reach out to these people. Let them know that their visa stuff is ready.
Exactly.
And you were like, you are not supposed to do it with your mouth. The people are supposed to send an official message.
Invitation.
So when you
these people
asked and made inquiries about it, he flared up.
Yeah. Okay. He flared up. Why are you asking? This is a special, if I say, he's the word that is a special arrangement.
Okay.
And I'm like, no matter how special this is,
there has to be an
official arrangement. So if these people get there, what are they going to say? What would they say they are here for? Again, he was asking me for money for one prayer thing that his spiritual leader wanted to do a prayer for us. Well, I felt, okay, he's a Yoruba man. I know they do some of these things. So I told him, okay, so why don't you do it? He said, no, that my money has to be involved.
Okay.
Because they are doing it for me.
Did he make you feel like he was doing well on his own?
Yes.
Okay, so you were like, okay, this is something you can do by yourself.
Exactly.
Why don't you use your money to do it?
Why don't you use your money to
do it? So he was like, it's best that the both of you bring your money together.
Exactly, because it's prayer for the
both of you. Yeah, almost. So like how much was it?
No, that one I just gave him 50K.
It was not so much.
Now, so it's for kids. So,
but I'm sure he took a lot of money from you.
Well, he did. He's my husband, so I wasn't hiding anything from him.
So like how much did he take in total?
It wasn't so much. 2 point something.
2 point something million.
Yeah, over a little above 2.5.
Wow. And every time you were giving him that money, you thought you were doing it for your husband?
Well, some, like I said, were money given to him to help process visa for some of my family members as a kind of trying to help them. Yeah. They've been maybe looking for this visa for some time. Okay, here's an opportunity. Okay, I'm giving you money to help me prepare process visa for this person. And then also other family and friends that he spoke to about what he does, so also gave him money to process. So guy was just
taking money from people.
The money, and then
was it a scam?
Of course, it's a full-blown scam.
So, wow. So eventually, did you go to see his family?
No, that never happened.
That never happened?
Yeah, because he left.
Oh, he was the only one that went?
Yes.
You couldn't go because of your job?
Yeah, I couldn't go. But my leave was supposed to come a day after he left. Now,
and he didn't wait for you?
No, he couldn't wait. I asked him to go because he raised an issue of going to somewhere before entering Lagos. So I told him that means going to Lagos by road. I won't be able to do that. I told him since he wants to break his journey somehow and my leave wasn't approved yet. So let him go. I'm going to join him in Lagos. We're going to meet in Lagos. And after he left, communication wasn't making sense anymore. I will call and call and call. He won't pick. And when he picked, is that mono communication. Yes, no, yes, no. And then I'll call you back. And he won't call. In the middle of this whole thing, I realized I was pregnant.
Wow.
So I called him like, I'm pregnant. I think that was the day it became clear to me that this is not it at all, because he wasn't excited. And from his tone, you could understand that this wasn't the plan. And that was it. He never came back.
So after you guys got married, he traveled to go see his family and never returned.
Yeah.
Till today, you've never seen him.
No.
Are you serious?
We were supposed to go together.
How many weeks after the marriage?
3 weeks.
You mean just 3 weeks after the marriage, you never saw him
again? The whole
again?
marriage lasted 3 weeks. But we spoke on the phone for like another 1 month or another 3 weeks before the whole thing died down. Now, within this time that he was away and we were talking, I then started trying to reach out to the family members that I was talking to before the marriage. Some of them would say, oh, okay, let me call him and find out. Let me call him. So they were talking to me. They were coming, what could be the problem? They were all nice like they have been before the marriage. And then after some time, the whole line, one after the other, went dead. Every single person, every single family member. Till today, the lines don't go. It was
Maybe he perceived you to be somebody that is doing very well.
Yeah, probably thought I had money.
Yeah, you had money and he wanted some of it, but at the cost of even getting married to you, he didn't mind. But he just wanted money.
Yeah, he probably felt maybe I was going to be difficult if he doesn't talk married. Maybe because I don't know why anyone could go to that length just for money. People scam people every day. You just scan them, you take the money and go. You don't need to get married to the person.
Get married to the person. So. Wow. Are you serious? Do things like this really happen? I'm really shocked hearing the story. What about your child? You said you were pregnant.
Yes, I was pregnant. My child is 4 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I decided to keep the child.
Wow. A boy?
He's a boy. What was it?
Wow.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, just, the whole thing. I mean, you can't tell what is real and what is not anymore. Do you understand me?
Actually, that's true.
A story like this will want to make you, look into the lives of the people around you right now. Do you understand? We live in a world where most of us are lonely. We don't really have a lot of friends. And when somebody nice comes our way, we want to give that person our whole heart and give them that benefit of doubt. But we can't really tell what is in their hearts. We can't tell what their intention is. Only God sees that. So right now, you're making me think deeply about some of the people around me. And I'm sure the people watching this video right now will also want to do the same for themselves.
I think it's important everyone does.
It is important people do that.
It's important.
Thank you for sharing this very brave story. So ever since, how has life been for you?
Honestly, it's not been easy because
the trauma.
First, you will live in denial, like it didn't happen.
Maybe it's a dream.
Especially to you, the questions: why me? Why go to that length? And then the fear of even saying what happened. You can't talk. You can't say it to anybody. How do you explain it? What do you tell people that you met a man and got married? And then what? So at some point, you felt, okay, talk about it. You cut everybody off because you don't want them to come close to know what happened.
Yeah, I can understand.
Months later, I lost my job. And
Wow.
that was when it set in. Initially, I didn't feel it so much. I was still working. Life was okay. Could afford the things I was affording before. For the past 4 years, this is me coming out to talk to people. I don't. So it was depressing. It was traumatizing.
But I'm glad you survived it. You're a symbol of what every strong lady out there should look like. The fact that you did not reject the child and somehow you survived, you were able to take care of yourself, take care of the child. And look at you today. I'm very sure that things are doing very well for you at the moment.
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What do you mean by no?
Why did you laugh? Why did you say you're serious?
No,
things are going
no,
well.
to be honest, by looking at you, we had some time before the shoot.
No.
I could barely see if there's anything wrong.
Well, you won't see it, and that is why I suffered so much. A lot of people don't see. People still see you, and they expect. People still send you bills to pay because they think, oh, it's still the you of that they know. People will still, please send me this, please do that. So no, things are not okay because I still haven't gotten a job right now, but I think I didn't handle it well. So for the past 4 years, it's just Thursday last week that I stepped out of my cage, I could call it, or the cocoon that I've put myself in to start to tell myself, you know what, I want to restart my life.
Are you ever considering getting married again?
Love, yes. Relationship, yes. Marriage, I am not sure. Yeah, I would love 100 times, but I don't think I want to marry. I don't think. Maybe for some reasons. I've lost 4 years of my life, 4 years of my career, everything. So I just need some time to build back before I will say, okay, I want to go into anything with anybody.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm sure some of you watching this video would use the lessons learned here to adjust your life, your preference, and broaden your horizon. Things like this is something that can literally happen to almost anyone. We never can tell. Most of us right now, we're about getting ourselves into trouble that we don't even know about. The trouble doesn't even look like trouble. It looks like a blessing. It looks like a prayer being answered. But, it's only when you go into the reality of that prayer that you think God has answered that you realize that this is a very big problem. I'm so sorry about all you've been through, and I'm glad that you are bold enough to share the story.
Thank you.
And it's really interesting. I don't know how I can help you in any possible way. The job part, I really don't know. What's your competence?
Okay, I work in programs. I'm a humanitarian. I work as a development aid worker. That's NGO work. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I work in do the public health.
Okay, public health.
That's what I do.
Okay. All right. So I don't know, in case anybody wants to assist of any kind.
It's fine. I think you've started the first step. What you've started is part of, like I said, I'm a humanitarian. I'm a development aid worker. So you've just helped me do one part of my job, which is sensitization. People should know things like this happen. Sometimes when I wrote about it, people thought some people say it's fiction. But I'm telling you now, listening, that it's not fiction. It's real. It happened. And as much as I've blamed myself, beat myself so hard and cried a lot, I also thank God I came out alive. I am sure there are a lot of victims out there. Trust me, you could do better. You can talk to someone. I handled it wrongly myself for 4 years too. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody until a counselor told me I need to talk. I need to talk about it. You need to let it go.
Yeah.
The moment you talk about it and you still get hurt, then you have not healed.
This interview is going to help people to avoid making the same mistakes. Those that are wise. So you are using your pain to create love for others. And I'm really glad that you still have the courage to talk about it and embrace the future.
Yes.
I pray that God is going to help you, give you a good job that will sustain you and your son. And God will actually bring good, genuine people into your life. You know, there are so many people out there that will see you and really want to be with you. You know, I pray that God, the Holy Spirit, will guide you. So when you see them, you know them and everything will work out well for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. I think this is all right.
Yes,
There's
that's
nothing else to say.
That's all.
So at this junction, we want to say bye to our viewers. I share stories like this because I firmly believe that stories can actually shape society. Do you understand? And it can really help people to make better decisions. It can make people to be careful. You know, it could inspire someone to do something better. So guys, thank you so much for watching this very interview. Let's say bye to our viewers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.